Good morning, everybody. It's 9 o'clock on November 13th, 2025. And this is the appointed time and place of the Bismarck Parking Authority's monthly meeting. I'm Jim Christensen. I chair the authority. And I see that we have digitally available Todd Kovash, Jake Axman, and John Berger are here. Josh Keller is out of town, so we have a quorum. And our first order of business would be to see if there's any public comment on items on the agenda. I don't see anyone in the audience except for Kate, and we'll let her talk later. So we'll move on to the minutes. We'll consider the approval of the minutes of the October 9th, 2025 meeting. Any corrections, changes, amendments, comments, jokes, anything? No? If not, is there a motion to approve the minutes from the last meeting?
Motion to approve.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Moved and seconded. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. That motion carries. We'll move on to the regular agenda, starting with the financial statements, item 3. And as usual, we will ask management to comment on any irregularities, and then we'll open it up to questions.
Mr. Chairman, authority board members, so a financial statement through October, a couple items to note on expense items, repairs and maintenance, larger amount this month than is normally budgeted. We actually had Aero Service Team water extraction bill for $7,600 from the massive rain that we had back in September, where we had that seepage that came through from the alleyway into the Sanford space. So we had to do some water remediation on that. We're confident that we've corrected the problem with the help of the city. It helped us tar seal some of the cracks and next to the foundation along the parkade and where Sanford space is at. So I think we've got that handled. And then also we had our semi-annual window cleaning of the ramps, of all the ramps. That bill came in this month at $4,000. So those were those expenses. Under remodeling further down on the expense column, that was the carpet billing for our new Global Neighbors thrift store space, new tenant at the parkade. In the year-to-date column, you'll see what that total amount was, and I had projected that we'd be just under $20,000 for that total renovation of that space for their lease. Other than that, no other anomalies. So,
Any questions of Jeremy? Anybody? Anybody at the table? Josh? No questions. The water intrusion incidents in September, is that any of that covered by insurance or not because it was overland or whatever? Or?
Right, as I understand. Well, I don't think it would have meant deductible from that end of it. So,
Okay.
So yeah, we didn't submit that.
Okay. And that portion of the repairs was how much for the
7,600.
7,600. Okay. Okay. Then Global Neighbors, are they open or when do they open?
Yes, yep, they actually opened last month already. They do have limited hours, or not limited hours, but I think open a couple days a week. It's on their website.
Okay.
I just don't remember what that is offhand. And then they do take donations on Tuesdays.
Oh, grand opening today. Global Neighbors. All right. Very good. Thank you. Any other questions of Jeremy on the financials? We can all ask this later, I guess, as far as the upper floor tenants. Or we can talk about it now. It's not on the agenda, I guess. But while we're on the parkade building, is there any activity of the spaces that are going to become vacant?
Yeah, so because Dakota Trauma actually, so their lease had ended for end of October. They are moved out. CRA Group is doing. They've had actually a couple. Well, I know of one showing, but I believe they've had a couple thus far. So I think is some interest, or at least there's it's being noticed in the market. So. And
just for those who may be watching, do you know offhand the size of the second floor offices that are vacant?
Yeah, I believe it's 4,700 square feet,
Okay.
But we're willing to subdivide as well.
Okay. All righty. Any other questions besides mine? Anybody? If not, is there a motion to approve the financials?
I'll make that motion.
Is there a second? Second. Moved and seconded. Any further discussion? If not, call the roll, please, Sue.
Your mic.
Yep.
John?
Yes.
Jake? Todd?
Yes.
Jim?
Yes, that motion carries. I'm sorry, I said Todd. I thought Josh was with us digitally. It's Todd, my mistake. Item 4 on the agenda is board member term. Josh's term expires the end of the year. He's not here to defend himself, but do we have any updates from anybody at the city or from management?
I just, Mr. Chairman, Authority Board members, I had put that on the agenda as a reminder, in case there is any other persons in the public that would like to apply, that those applications are open until November 30th via the link on the city website. And then I believe last month Josh said that he is intending to reapply as well.
Okay. All right. Kate, have you applied? No? Okay, very good. You're always here. Other business, downtown holiday lights decorating update. Kate. Somebody. Kate from the Downtowners.
Chair, authority members, yeah, we were just talking about it before you guys walked in. They're putting the lights up in the ramps right now. The lights are the ones that we had suggested from other communities that have worked really well. So they're Bluetooth enabled lights where you can just kind of walk up to them if you're close enough and change the colors and all that fun stuff. So coming up, we have obviously Thanksgiving. We'll swap out the downtown stuff, like the banners and the pole lights, usually prior to Thanksgiving. And then there's Black Friday, Small Business Saturday. There's like breakfast with Santa or Santa's pizza party at the event center. So it's a big weekend with a lot of lighting things up. Peace Park and the Christmas tree that's there also get lit up that weekend as well. So it should be great. I'm very excited. Thank you guys for doing that, and thanks to the staff for hanging them. I screamed across Main Avenue yesterday when I saw them out there. I was like, it looks great, and I think they thought I was crazy. So
when will they officially be turned on in the evening?
I want to leave that to your crew. I think they're still hanging them and getting some electricity things going on. So
Soon. Okay, next week. That'd be great. Good deal. Anything else from the downtown perspective?
Man, this is such a quick meeting. I wasn't mildly prepared for you to ask me to come up here
You're
so
pretty
fast.
good at ad-libbing.
We've pulled our locational data for downtown just to look at numbers and visits. We're still holding pretty steady, about 2.3 million visits to the downtown annually, which is pretty steady from last year. But it's good or bad depending on kind of where you go each block. It might be that some businesses are doing well, that some might be struggling, and so. But overall, the overall feel for downtown is we're at a level, steady visit rate, and we have good loyalty to the downtown. So of the 2.3 million visits, it's a lot of repeat visitors, right? So that's fantastic. There's a lot of things happening with the event center right now, including the appointment of an authority board that will help with kind of like you all do with the ramps here, but with the event center. So that's upcoming, as well as selecting a third-party management group there. So that will be interesting to see how that all works out. But it's a big building that does help everybody, but especially the downtown. I accidentally went to A&B Pizza for an event on Friday night, and there was a concert at the event center, and it was jam-packed. So, yes, Zach Top. I don't know much about country, but it was great, and that's what we want to see more of. So that should be fantastic. Overall, we've got some other real estate transactions that are kind of finishing up or in progress right now, so probably have a little bit more for you next month when they're all sort of completed.
Okay, you're on a roll. Any updates you want to provide on future parking structures, or not really much to report there today, but
You and I and city administration have, and sometimes the mayor have been meeting about it fairly regularly and exchanging information. So yeah, I don't want to. Probably don't have too much to say, but it's in progress and we're working on it quite regularly.
frequently.
Yeah. Thank
Okay.
you.
Any questions of Kate? Anybody? Oh, we got her? No. Thanks, Kate. Any other business? Anybody have anything for the good of the order, since we're all gathered here today? Would you like me to read some poetry or anything? I can quote The Raven from memory. Yeah. Learned it like in high school. All right. If there's no further business, we will, and if there's no objection, we will stand adjourned until December 11. Thanks, everybody.